I'm Coach Mattair, coming on behalf of Motion Sports Rehabilitation. When most people think of sports performance, they think of taking their body through the rigors of training for their particular sport. They think of injury prevention, they think of recovery, they think of muscles, they think of bones. Those are the parts of the body that most of us think about daily. An often overlooked part of the body is the fascia. The fascia is the vast network of connective tissue that surrounds your muscles, nerves, bones, joints, and organs. Many injuries and loss of flexibility over time, including range of motion, involve the fascia. The good news is that with the proper stretching technique, such as Fascial Stretch Therapy, or better known as FST, we can help resolve some of those problems and help you achieve optimal strength, flexibility, performance, and pain relief. Because at Motion Sports Rehabilitation, the goal is to train, perform, and restore. Here's several success stories that were made possible through Fascial Stretch Therapy and Motion Sports Rehabilitation.
I'm K Patton. I'm at Lambert High School. I'm in 9th grade. I play volleyball.
So how is FST helping just relieve soreness on a weekly basis?
My shoulders were always sore before, but always after the sessions, I was good for about like 4 to 5 days after, and I could touch my toes, which I never used to be able to.
You did your first session back in September, mid-September. Just did your other session yesterday. What do you feel like is the biggest difference now from a mobility and flexibility standpoint? How do you feel? What's the biggest difference?
I mean, on the court, I just feel so much better, and I'm able to jump easier and just be more flexible on the court too, and just move around always.
All right, your goal is to be a collegiate athlete.
Yes.
So where does FST fit into those plans? How important is that to you, FST or just stretching in general?
It is so important to me because I know that if I didn't do FST, I could get injured really easily. And now I'm able to play freely on the court and really just enjoy my sport that I love.
High school career, is FST a part of what you do now?
Yes, it really is.
So the cycle, we talk about train, perform, restore. So we train in the weight room, you perform it on the court, and now you restore it once a week. So you basically compete in the cycle.
You're right, yeah.
Patrick Morris, I'm a junior, Lambert, and I'm a swimmer.
Well, what was your experience with Fascial Stretch Therapy before you started at Lambert?
Well, I had no clue what it was at all. And then I saw a bunch of the videos that you were posting and definitely wanted to get into it because I was obviously tight and I knew I was tight. But when I have it on Fridays, the next morning, Saturday morning practice, it definitely helps because that's typically I want to say a mid-distance backstroke day. So it's a 200 backstroke, working like really, really long underwaters and a lot of leg work. So it definitely helps me to be able to have like a flexibility in my underwaters and be able to kick really hard with them. Monday morning practice, it definitely helps with the breaststroke kicking to be able to get my legs out and around. A lot more flexible in the groin. This time last year, my time, this is just a random thing, my time in the 100 back was a 56 or something. This time this year, it's a 53, easily. So in practice, 53. So it's definitely helped me with being able to go faster mid-season meets. Going through the mid-season meets where it's like, we're kind of sore, we're kind of tired, I've been able to perform like a lot better than I have without it. So it's definitely helped a bunch, way too much. Way much, too much. It's kind of scary. Talking to some college coaches, I ask if they have trainers like at their pool to be able to work on me, and they all say yes. So it's like, it's definitely a thought in my head that I want to be able to have somebody that's there like throughout the process to help me out through it, because it definitely helps a lot. The results have been awesome.
My name is Payton. I go to Lambert High School. I'm a junior. I play football. I play running back and safety.
What was the reason you wanted to do it here at the school with Motion Sports Rehabilitation?
Because I wanted to recover better, recover faster. If I had like messed up my arm or something at practice, I know I could come to you and you could help it out.
How do you feel your speed has improved since you've been going through the sessions?
I honestly feel faster. Like I feel lighter on my feet. Like I was able to get like a cleaner stride and I was lighter on my feet. The more I'd stay with you.
What about weight room? Do you feel like it benefited you in the weight room as far as going through the stretch therapy?
Yeah, because my form was tighter. Like my form was cleaner. Like power clean, since I was able to like drop into a complete deep squat because everything was loosened up, I was able to do way more weight.
What about back squat? Same?
Back squat, same thing. My hips was opened up, my glutes, my hamstrings, everything was opened up.
So what's the biggest difference between the first session and now?
I honestly just say like flexibility, and I'm never sore either. Like if I'm sore, I come to you. I'm not sore the next day because you break it all up. But like I'm more flexible. Like I feel like when you're more flexible, you can move easier. You're faster. Everything's just cleaner when you're flexible.
Flexibility and athletes, they need to go hand in hand, and it just wasn't where he should be, so that was my goal, but you brought it to like a whole nother level. I mean, his range of motion, his increased speed, recovery again, his performance overall on the field, it's just been a total game changer.
From a parent, how do you feel knowing that when your son is, during that session, that block, he's getting more than just stretching?
I feel like you have the ability to kind of customize each athlete's session to whatever they're dealing with. And that, as a parent, is just such an invaluable tool to have. You know, he's done stretch therapy in the past, but it's a set program. You go through all of the stations, you do all of the, you know, we're gonna stretch this muscle first and work our way down the body. You customize it, like I said, to each athlete on your table to make sure that you're addressing what's important, whether it's an injury, whether, you know, it's just soreness from a game in a specific area, and the recovery that you help instill is just invaluable. I mean, it's just his time from, say, Friday night game to Sunday is so different than last season. It's so different. So he was always just train, 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 and train some more. This needs to be part of it. I mean, it really needs to be part of the picture. It makes a huge impact on his performance.
Can you imagine playing a season of football and not having FST as a part of your regimen?
No, because I feel like I need it. Because like on Friday, after going through a full week of hitting, like I could feel completely fresh. And I know if I wasn't coming to you, I'd be sore. I would probably be slower. It's a game changer.
Sports performance is all about finding the perfect balance between flexibility, stability, and mobility. FST is not traditional stretching. It is a customized, powerful regimen that is established by a certified therapist. And at One Motion Sports and Rehab, we can customize a plan for you to help you keep performing at your highest level. Remember, we want you to stay in the game, and the goal is to train, perform, and restore. Thank you.